Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now, oh boy, I'm not one who's normally lost for words. In actual fact, some of you may describe me as gobshite. I'll take that as a compliment, by the way, if you do. But this is the first time I think I've ever made a video where I really just do not know where to start. Really do not know where to start with this one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my trap, and hopefully some words are going to fall out. We'll see where they take us. And due to the kind of severity of this video, hopefully I'll intersperse it with some really inappropriate humour here and there, because I need to kind of process this myself, never mind anyone else. But yeah, we'll go into it. So if you are a WoW player, or you have been a WoW player for a while, this is a name which will be rather familiar to you. Now, I personally joined World of Warcraft back in March 2007, and I've been playing it on and off, currently off, for nearly 12 years. Just a month or so. Yeah, literally just a month or so short of 12 years. And when I started my YouTube channel in 2012, this was a name that popped up here and there. And as I kind of like my channel grew a little bit, when some people were tweeting out, they would link multiple creators in. They would try and get a dialogue going. So there were occasions where I was linked into a Twitter conversation that he was talking in or I was talking in. But I never had any direct contact with the guy. I never had any direct contact, never spoke with him on a one-to-one basis or had any, private messages or anything like that. There was, our paths were just very different. I've done videos with Mike from Bellular, I've done videos with Zach from Asmongold and such, because we all kind of had a similar thing going on. But this was just one occasion. He was renowned for his gold farming. His gold farming guides, and so I think that's where he kind of rose in popularity. I mean, I'm not trying to be purposely awkward here, but I did hear from multiple people that it was a bit of an oddball. It was a bit of an oddball. But with that said, we all have our quirks. We all have our personalities. So one person's oddball is potentially another person's endearing. So I'm not reading too much into that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is he had a prominence within the WoW community, and most people, if you've been a player of World of Warcraft for any length of time, would most likely at some point come across this chap's at least name, even if you don't really know what they're up to. I think they had a pink haired with the the bushy ponytails gnome. I think that was their avatar. So anyway, where does he kind of like figure in? Well, a few years ago he kind of just fell off the radar. I can't really remember when. I mean, I remember being aware of them between roughly around 2012 to maybe 2015, 14. But after that, just kind of like fell off. Now, apparently, they are currently working at hi-rez Studios as a community specialist. hi-rez, of course, deals with games like Smite and I think Realm Royale. Battle Royale games, we'll be talking about them later today. Woo, boy. So, yeah, I think that's where his attention went and his focus went. So, why are we talking about Thomas Cheung? That's his real name. Elvine's real name. Thomas Elvine Cheung. Well, if I go to this article from Fox News, which I will link in the description box down below, this is him right here. With a lot of people who have been arrested. 21 of them who have been arrested. So what has he been arrested for? You see what I mean? Where do you start with this? Where do you start with this one? So let me just read some of the some of the article here by Fox News. Brookhaven in, is it Georgia? I'm not sure whether your counties, states, America. An undercover investigation has led to the arrest of 21 men who officials say travelled to DeKalb County with the intent to meet a kiddie for demonetization. Operation Interception started Wednesday, January the 30th and continued until Superbowl Sunday as a joint undercover investigation between the Georgia Internet Crimes Against Kiddies Task Force and over 20 other agencies, and centered around Brookhaven. During the operation, the task force used sites, quotation marks, known to be used to advertise for the nookie industry, and made one arrest of an individual accused of arranging to pay for nookie with a... ooh, boy. The other arrests came from using dating as social media applications, where police say those arrested had demonetizationally explicit conversations with whom they believe to be a kiddie, and most of those arrested travelled to meet said kiddie for further demonetization. Oh boy. Oh boy. In total, authorities say over 63 cases met the threshold for arrest, with 21 of those cases ending with a suspect being arrested. So 63 were looked at, 21 were actioned on, from what I can gather there. According to officials, the arrestees range from 20 to 55 years old and also ranged from living in Georgia to New York. Multiple people arrested in the operation were in possession of naughty things, police said. Our message is simple. If you think you're coming to Brookhaven to meet a woohoo complete demonetization video, you're likely to find us instead. This behaviour will never be tolerated here. And that is from Debbie Garner, who is the commander of the Georgia ICAC task force. Holy cow. How does one go from farming gold to that? They're very prominent with their hair and stuff. Now, I'm not trying to make light of this situation, because this is a very serious situation. But if I just click onto the next page, that right there, that's the face of somebody who knows they've done f***ed up. That is the face of, oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? And again, I'm not trying to make light of this situation, because this is a very serious situation, but don't any of you watch To Catch a Predator? Holy cow! I mean, if ever there was a program that would, if you had any mindset for this sort of business, if ever was a program to put the living up your wazoo, it'd be To Catch a Predator. Do you want to be that person on TV? Do you want to be that? Oh, never mind. I just don't even know. Now his Twitch account apparently has been nixed now. It was nixed a few hours ago, and this is his website. His website is now showing account suspended. So nothing going on there. And I will have, I will say that this is all alleged at the moment. There's nothing confirmed here. There have been arrests, but there isn't a conviction here. He will have his day in court to defend himself. But it's not. These charges are very, very severe. Very, very severe. And if he is to be found guilty or takes a plea, then could be looking at some serious jail time. and for the crime that it would be on, yep, it ain't gonna be a good experience for him. So yeah, unbelievable stuff. Just really, really unbelievable stuff. I can't really end the video how I normally end the video as well. It feels, again, inappropriate. So all I'll say is more videos on the way later. You take care. Bye for now.